Hi friends, I Dr. Yanar Patil welcomes you in the video lecture of Theory of Machines. In this video lecture I am going to discuss balancing of masses. In the previous lecture we have seen what is balancing, and in this lecture we are going to study the balancing of masses rotating in a single plane. So balancing of a single rotating mass rotating in the same plane. So this figure shows a balancing mass, a disturbing mass m1, balancing mass m2. The disturbing mass is at a distance of radius r1. So this is r1, and the balancing mass is at a distance of r2. So this way we can balance the single rotating mass, but the condition is, friend, the rotating mass is in the same plane. So this you have to remember. So let us, m1 is a disturbing mass, then shaft speed is given omega, that is angular speed of the shaft is given omega radians per second. Radius of rotation of mass m1, that is disturbing mass, is r1. You can see r1. Then balancing mass m2 is a balancing mass, it is here. Then it rotates at a distance of r2. This is r2, and we are going to find how to balance this. Figure shows m2 is attached at a distance of r2, but let's see how it can be found out. Now you know the centrifugal force exerted by mass m1 and m2 on the shaft is given by these two equations. Fc1 is m1 omega square r1 and Fc2 is m2 omega square r2. So this is the centrifugal force exerted by mass m1 is m1 omega square r1, and centrifugal force exerted by mass m2 is m2 omega square r2. Now if you see carefully, m1 is mass, omega is angular speed of the shaft, r1 and r2 are the distance at which mass m1 and m2 are attached from the center of the rotating shaft. Now if we equate these two equations of Fc1 and Fc2, we can get the balancing, and by simply equating these two equations, what we get, omega square get cancelled, and we finally get one equation, m1 r1 equals to m2 r2. So it is a straightforward balancing of single rotating mass rotating in the same plane need these product m1 r1 of disturbing mass must be equals to m2 into r2, that is product of balancing mass into the radius. So the effect of centrifugal force, that is the product m1 r1, should be balanced by m2 r2. So the magnitude must be same. You may vary the mass or the radius. So the product of m1 r1 must be equals to the product of m2 r2. But in this m2 r2 you can vary the radius and try to get the value of m1 r1, or you may try to vary the magnitude of the mass m2 keeping r2 constant and try to equate this value of m2 r2 equals to m1 r1. By this way you can balance the single rotating mass rotating in the same plane. So friends, one note is given or line is given here. The radius of rotation of m2 is made larger in order to reduce the balancing mass m2. It means what? If you want the value of m2 should be smaller, then what you have to do? You have to increase the value of r2, that is radius of rotation. So this way we can carry the balancing. Friends, thank you very much. Feel free to call or contact on my mobile and email ID. Friends, if you like my video, please